Oh my god, I thought I was recording the cave. I just look at this and I see that I did not record it. I don't know when I stopped now. I thought I started it. Just recording this cave. I went down in a little bit, but it's got really dark and made a left turn. Just pulling off to the side of the road. I don't think the elevation is bothering me, but I am a little lightheaded, I gotta admit. It's all private property all around here. So beautiful. I don't know where a great spot is to park, but I just get to my destination at Cripple Creek is good enough. Alright, so yeah, guys speeding by this. Oh, it's a chute of some kind? It's for the mining. So I'm heading to Cripple Creek and stopping close to it, I think. Because the mining operation is... That guy's driving, looks like on a paved road. Must be nice. They got this history sign, Mound City. And this is interesting. I wonder if this is a part of the Mound City. That's why that sign is facing this setup. Mound City called Squaw Village. It's 4 hotels and schoolhouse around here. Oh, so this used to stand in front of these things. Brody Mill on Mound City. Denver Public Library. That's pretty cool. I could walk over there and get a closer look then. People used to have like a little town. That thing must have been a part of the town. Notice will be closed October 1, 2012. So I'm guessing that this flat plain area was a part of like an old city in the late 1800s that fell apart. And it looks like you could probably walk up to this building too then, get a closer look. Alright, so apparently they don't want people trespassing up onto the mine, but I really want to take a quick look at this building. I won't be going onto the mine property so much. They didn't put any fence around this. Alright, so there is that no trespassing sign at this old mining city. Well, there's a sign to read, so I guess I could have taken a right and gotten a closer look. An ore house. Okay. Oh, this thing's kind of loose. It looks like they're trying to rebuild it or something. Alright, so you can kind of look in from the bottom. It's also loose. I'm not quite sure what it does. They just said what it does. Alright, got more of it. They let you just come on up and take a look. Smell a skunk. No car has passed by yet. Did they board this up then, or is this what it's like? I don't understand. This is like a flap to come down. I don't quite get it. It has to be super heavy duty though. Very thick. It's the last evidence of this old town. No pigeons live here. All right. I think I might hear a car. And then they concreted maybe the mine shaft for this. I really don't need to climb up higher. I just see this plastic thing. It's probably just a plastic bag. Yeah, it looks like just a garbage bag right there. And this looks like they were doing some real digging. Just made a hole. Possibly was an old mine shaft. They have a lot of garbage bags. Looks like there might have been something up there. Look at this, free garbage bags. I could use these. They don't look too old. Alright, so further in from this town, with the wall structures right there that I originally saw the sign. There's a sign that says no trespassing. It's the gold mines operation. Here's more of that wall over here. So they had more of the city. The city probably lined this whole hillside. Just amazing. I couldn't imagine living out here. It's so peaceful. And they had like some kind of a village out here, schools and stuff. But they abandoned it. And not far down, this looks like an old mine. They like to dig into the side of the hills. Some activity. Alright, this is Cripple Creek, Colorado. I gotta admit that I'm experiencing some breathing problems in Cripple Creek. It really was pronounced when I was trying to fall asleep. I was like falling asleep, and my heart was racing when they got to that point of sleeping. Alright, because I had a flapping issue at about over 55 miles an hour on the road. This is a triple magnet, but this is a thinner type. So I sewed it on. I'll leave it exposed to the elements. I got a few magnets. This can take a little damage and be fine. And I sewed the squares on. I think I want to do 2 more spots. This is the very end where it was flapping the worst. And then maybe the middle and the front. Do 3 spots on this. Alright, I have a feeling that if it's going to do any flapping, it's going to be right here. And then it's going to draw that in and maybe cause issues. I might need another. Gotta say, ice seems to enhance flavors. It also gets me drinking more. I added ice to the pineapples and it was really delicious. So they got a greenhouse next to the skate park and basketball court. That's a unique surface. I'm a little shocked how hard they are on parking. On the side street they have a law that says no parking 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. And then this lottery place, or the casino, says no overnight parking. I just have to look around a little bit more, but that's pretty strict. Yeah, they are really tough on overnight parking. There's a sign over here. All right. Talking about this. Maybe the air is very thin. I seem to get extra tired just climbing this little hill. It's very disturbing. Right, it's May 27th, and these guys actually have snow. The last remnants of the snow. So I just get random photos. I think that's the law enforcement building. I'll look in the back road and see what parking looks like. Yeah, there's spots that are possible. It's really strange how has such tight parking, but it's probably mostly around the historic. So the remnants of 15,000 people in 1900. The remnants left behind from the early 1900s. It's amazing. So you don't see any fancy casino outside appearances. It seems like they've incorporated the old look with the casino and renovated the insides. These mining towns are so crazy. They don't pay attention to the hills. They build on hills like farm towns build on flat ground. Yeah, there's definitely more than one casino here. Full refund. And I think I've reached the block where there's no... Oh wait, maybe they are regulating the parking. It's neat housing, very unique. Car manor guest parking. That might be for this lot up here. They don't seem to be regulating the side of the road here now. You just gotta get away from that casino area because it gets possibly too busy. I've never seen this type of mining cart. They got this circular thing. What's the deal with that? My God, I just hit myself. Good for that. The Grand Lodge of Colorado, 1899. Yeah, this is what they need. They need more of those pull-up bars. Alright, walking down a pretty steep hill. Man, these mining towns they just build on hills, they don't care. The weather feels like it's gonna freeze tonight. It is really, really cold. Pikes Peak. Alright. So all these closed down buildings have historical information. Look at that. This used to be some kind of a saloon. Closed down. But they're trying to make the best of it by putting black diamond, by putting historical information up in them. And it's just a row. This whole block is pretty much closed down. This whole block. Oh my God. It's another bar. See, vote for Mark Marquez. So this building at the end is a history museum. All on this other side is loaded with casinos. Oh goodness. Okay, so I don't know if we can walk back there. Yeah, they put a chain up. Unless you're willing to be careful to avoid injury to yourself and fellow men, do not ask for leases for employment here. Employment? Oh man. Okay, so they've blocked off access, buy your tickets. Oh yeah, this is a down shaft. Alright, so they don't want you getting close to this. Getting close means seeing a lot of good stuff. A lot of mining relics. Bathrooms over there. Those look locked. I'd hop the fence for that. Unused and empty for several years, just like a lot of the buildings on the right side of this street. Alright, you can see the smoke. Some guys just sitting in there waiting. Alright, I'm going in to use the bathroom if it's possible. Wow, 2 floors. It looks like Wildhorses went out of business. The casino. I'll look in the window. Casino that went out of business. Change the name and move to a new location, maybe. Whoa. Yeah, what a mess. This used to be a casino. And now it's like a garage sale or moving sale. Weird. Alright, and it's pretty interesting how it's all abandoned and broken down in some of these areas, especially right here. What was this? An old church or something? Built into the hill. The bottom area looks pretty stable, but something happened to the upper parts. You can just walk along. Somebody's got a business over there. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So my car is over there next to the mural and the casino parking. Yesterday I was dying of heat exhaustion, especially in my car in Canyon. It got up to like maybe 80. And in Cripple Creek, that was yesterday, in Cripple Creek, it's really cold. It's 43 and it's supposed to get down to 29 tonight. It's supposed to kind of snow by the morning. What a huge difference in temperatures. It took it over an hour, maybe 2 hours to drive here, but that was at like 2 miles an hour. Get up on top of the hill and there's this RV. You got to get a good distance away from that. There, the casinos. What if you look for the truck routes? Would you find more parking on truck routes? Alright, it says CC Fire Department. Free trolley stops here. I don't think you're going to be running the trucks out of this with the stairs like they are. This is entirely for show. It's pretty neat. wow, they got a porta potty up here just in case. So I could park at the top of the hill and then have porta potty for any emergencies that might be of concern. See, this place is interesting because they have a library that's open at 9 tomorrow, but I think that's for the high school. There's quite a bit of horse poop around here. Haven't seen any horses yet, though. Get groceries at the Family Dollar, I think. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to leave this area. I think Colorado Springs is much lower elevation. Alright, this log home has a little sign in front, fence all around, and a little sign to talk about the history. There we go. That's pretty cool, but they got cement in between the logs, which is completely unnatural. Here's a rear view. I think a dog sees me. The view around here is so amazing. You're really nestled amongst the hills in this little city, town, casinos town. It's entirely, well, I don't know how much is being funded by the actual gold mining, but they're certainly making some benefits, getting some benefits from the several casinos. There's supposed to be a library here. Right, elementary school, Mountain Health Center, high school over here. This is a bus stop. And then it actually looks like there's a separate, what does that say? Travel park? What? I'm curious. Let's take a look at the library first. There's a high school. Library separate. It's May 27th today, so school's been out for 4 days. Does that affect the library hours, Mr. Mine Prospector? We'll have to find out. It's 9 a.m. for a small town, using a dirt parking lot. And part of the parking lot is a basketball court. Oh, here we are. Library summer hours, 9 a.m. Wow. And I don't know if this might be my only look inside. If I get kicked out tonight, find out. For parking at this library, it looks like you park on basketball courts. Probably not. I'd probably best park on the side of the road. Oh my god, a big raccoon. Certainly rebuilt this one. 2-story log cabin. They put a lot of cement in between, the old fence, iron. But it doesn't have any historical signs. It's just kind of built up, and I don't know if it's being used. It kind of looks like it is.